Hey everybody, welcome to our NBA studio. Hannah Storm, John Barry, Jalen Rose, and Chris Mullin got a good matchup for you. Warming up for the Super Bowl this Sunday with the last two Eastern Conference champs, the Orlando Magic, going to Boston to face the East-leading Celtics. Jalen, how do you see them matching up?
The Celtics are complete and they're physical. They have 4 All-Stars, Rajon Rondo at the point, Ray Allen at shooting guard, Paul Pierce to go with KG. Now they have Perkins back at center to defend Dwight Howard, also Shaquille O'Neal to come off the bench. They shoot 49% from the floor, so this team is efficient. They're going to pound the Orlando Magic in the paint. The key for the Magic, if they're able to knock down threes, they have a shot. If they only depend on a three-point shot and don't get the ball to Dwight Howard, and if he gets in foul trouble, I look for the Boston Celtics to take control of this game.
Each of them won on their home floor in the 2 games they played previous. In fact, Dwight Howard had 33 points, but that came in a loss. How do you think the Magic look since their big trades?
Well, 15-10 before the trade was made, 17-9 after. This is a team that stands 5th in the Eastern Conference. They did have to shake things up. Now, I think this team got better offensively. They got some more playmaking with Arenas and Turkoglu, but they took a step back defensively. They lost Gortat. Now Brandon Bass is hurt. They really have no size. Dwight Howard, the only guy that can be a presence in the paint. He's a terrific defensive player, obviously, but this team struggles to rebound. They struggle to defend. And to be quite honest, I just don't think the deal is working out. I think this team was better before. But we'll see what happens. They match up well with the Boston Celtics. As a matter of fact, since the Big Three was formed 3 years ago, the Orlando Magic, the only team to have a winning record against the Orlando Magic.
But Molly, you liked the trade.
I did like it. I think bringing in Hedo Turkoglu, I did like that. He's played there before. He's got great chemistry with Dwight Howard on the high pick and roll. Jason Richardson is a player you can pretty much plug in anyway. He's a big guard. You can play him in the post. He's great in transition. He shoots the three. And he doesn't have to rely on a three. He can also put it down, not just solely a three-point shooter. To me, the wild card and the most important player in that trade is Gilbert Arenas. And, JB, you mentioned earlier he's making a transition coming off the bench. I don't think that's the Gilbert Arenas they need to make this team go. They need the Gilbert Arenas of old, a high-scoring, kind of go out there and just let it fly type of player. And I'm not quite sure with his layoff from injury and some off-court issues, does he still have that athleticism and explosiveness? But for the Orlando Magic to take that next step and to compete with the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat, I think he's the key guy in that trade.
Nobody may be able to compete with the Celtics at this point. They really ramp it up against the winning teams, the better teams in the NBA. We'll see how they do on Sunday against the Orlando Magic. Our coverage on ABC begins at 2 o'clock Eastern. Thanks for joining us on ESPN.com.